Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. Every religion has a sacred river. For the Christians, it's the Jordan River. For the Egyptians, it's the River Nile. This river is your spinal column. Your head is where the consciousness is, the holy place in the Bible, or the upper room where Jesus meets his 12 disciples. Your brain has 12 cranial nerves, which sends out signals from the mind to control the rest of the body, which is Jesus spreading the Gospels through his 12 disciples, the 12 cranial nerves in your body. 33 vertebrae on the back of your spine, 33 years in the years of Christ. The word Christ means oil in Greek. The oil comes from the colostrum in your brain, falls down your spine every month, which is Mary being in Nazareth, going down the Jordan River to birth Jesus in Bethlehem, which is the solar plexus, because when the oil goes to the solar plexus, it becomes electrically charged. Then Jesus does his life and he returns back to Nazareth, which is up the Jordan River, which is up your spine, up the 33 vertebrae, and crucified in Golgotha, which represents the skull. It translates to skull. And when raising this oil to the brain, you activate 100% of your brain cells. Jacob named the place Peniel, for he said, "I have seen God face to face." This is the pineal gland in your brain. Jacob fell asleep, and he saw a ladder which went up to heaven, and he saw angels of God going up and down the ladder, angles of God, angles of electricity up and down the ladder of your spinal column, because your body is an electrical machine. 3 wise men who give presents to Christ, which are the 3 glands in your brain which give presence to your body. The Temple of Solomon is your body, the Temple of the Soul and the Mon, the soul and the mind. The tree of knowledge of good and evil is your central nervous system. The tree of life in the middle of the garden, which is in the Bible, is the cardiovascular system. Or do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit? Your body's a temple, and your consciousness is either resonating in hell, physicality, or heaven, spiritually. Moses crossing the Red Sea, the corpus callosum in your brain, moving from the west to the east. That's what Freemasons say. I'm a traveling man from the west to the east. It means going from the left hemisphere into the right hemisphere of creativity. Your head's called a temple because this is the temple of consciousness, which is God. That's why Michelangelo put God in the brain. Cast the net onto the right-hand side of the boat and you shall find fish, John 21:6. Cast the net into the right hemisphere of your brain, you will find understanding, which is a metaphor for fish. So the whole Bible is basically an encoded manuscript for how you raise your consciousness to the God consciousness and how you reach the highest level of human abilities. The ancients wrote these scriptures in codes so it engages you in critical thinking, so it makes you smarter, so you can decipher it. They wanted you to become smarter. But today, we're just taught by the church, which is a corporation, to create a business out of the scriptures and make you a slave because you're not reaching your highest potential.